even at bad times. I miss you, you miss me. Oh my gosh, all my friends. All my friends, all my friends, yeah. All my friends, yeah. I miss you, you miss me. Oh my gosh, all my friends. I know that you are my friend. We can be the best even at bad times. I miss you, you miss me. Oh my gosh, all my friends. All my friends, yeah. All my friends, yeah. I miss you, you miss me. Oh my gosh, all my friends.
Wagwan, 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 wagwan.
My friend, we can be the best even at bad times. I miss you, you miss me. Oh my gosh, all my friends. All my friends, yeah. All my friends, yeah. I miss you, you miss me. Oh my gosh, all my friends.
Hey, welcome.
I know that you are my friend. We can be the best even at bad times. I miss you, you miss me. Oh my gosh, all my friends. All my friends, yeah. All my friends, yeah. I miss you, you miss me. Oh my gosh, all my friends.
Yeah. 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 How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Wagwan, 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 wagwan. It's been a long motherfucking time, motherfucking coming, y'all. I do apologize for my cursing at this moment. Okay? Let me get to it. Let me get into it. Okay. Welcome back, you guys. I know. Don't beat me up. Don't beat me up because I might beat your ass. Look, okay. First of all, let me start off by thanking StreamYard. If it wasn't for you guys, I would go and stream on all these different platforms at one time, and I appreciate y'all so much. Just give out my thanks to you guys. Thank you, Facebook and my followers who have not got on yet because I know it's been a minute, so I have to get them in here, y'all. Y'all just bear with me. Uh, I have a lot to talk about. This might be a longer session, okay? Um, my YouTube page, of course. Thank you, YouTube, for providing a platform for me to be able to get on and do what I need to do to reach out to people who are not able to their voices. I am everybody's voice. Which, thank you also for bringing me on to your platform and enabling me to be able to spread my word even a little further. And I'm also streaming from my Instagram. Clock it now. Yes, Instagram is also popping as well. So thank you for the followers who get on Instagram as well. If you see this now or if you're seeing after it's been recorded, I still appreciate every view, every time, everything. Guys, it's been so fucking long. It's been long. It's been long. A long time waiting. Woo. Okay. Now, let me get back into my debriefing, okay? But before I do any of the suches of please go and subscribe and like. Please do these things. I need y'all to do these things. I need these following base. I need this stuff to elevate me like I'm trying to elevate everybody else's individuality and the people that they are. So please go and subscribe, like, share, join a friend so you can want be on here. If you get all these people on here, then you're gonna want to get on here. You know what I'm saying? So let's build it up. You know what I'm saying? Build me up. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's been a long time coming. I have so much to talk about today. I also do have a topic today for all my friends, but I just want to use today to establish the growth in the time frame. Look at the background, number one. Let's get all I fly mirrored. All my friends over here. All my friends over here, you know what I'm saying? I definitely have crafted up masterpieces over this time and its years, and I didn't want you guys to think I forgot about you. I have this grill in my mouth, y'all. So I'm sound like I got like a lisp or something. Let me take it out for a second. But yes, like I said, you know what I'm saying? It's been a growth in a lot of things. I have a lot of things that I have been doing on. I think the last time I did a show, I was unemployed. I'm employed, so there's another reason why it's been 2 years because I've been working for 2 years. I didn't have the time, and it was just like a lot of things going on and such. But we're going to get into it. We're definitely about to get into it. I just want everybody to know that I missed you guys. I miss this. I miss this environment. I miss for me being who I am, being TK the host on these shows on TOK TV. You know what I'm saying? We coming back. We in effective. Speaking of shows, if you are, let's just break this thing down real quick. You can email me at tlk.tvchannel@gmail.com. Give me your ideas. Give me ideas for shows. I don't mind having a co-host. I don't mind having people bring their stuff into it. The more, the better. Give me things that we should talk about. Anything of that nature that you feel in your spirit that you want me to do or you want something to be said or you want to bring out something, this is where you do it at. You can email me at tlk.tvchannel@gmail.com. If you also want to be on my show as a star host or anything like that where you're on my shows majority of the time and you want to be scheduled in as a permanent set, let me know. I have multiple shows on TLK TV. I know I'm doing All My Friends, but why not kick it off with All My Friends? This is a reboot, guys, because I did it and it wasn't giving me what I wanted at the time. And no, I feel like God didn't have me in the place in that moment to do the show. So I was trying to rush it because I just didn't want to make you guys feel left out, like I forgot about you guys. But honestly, I feel like, time it's a time and a place for everything. And the time that I did is the place that I did what I did. I'll be having people hit me up at this time. And to be honest with you guys, I was more scared because of the fact of how long it's been if I was going to be received or accepted in a way that people were going to. Oh, yeah. So, yes, I want to talk about, first of all and foremost, the show that we're on, All My Friends. All My Friends have got a little change and is shifting. I know y'all used to me bringing people in, and that's not the main thing anymore. You might sometimes just only see me because in the day I don't have a guest, but I have a lot that I have sent to my own show to the point where I don't need to have people come on. But of course, all my friends, so you might see some new friends, you might see some old friends, you might see people bringing themselves into the situation, um, getting themselves involved a little bit more. Um, I definitely appreciate all of the people who supported me in my first season. If you did not see the first season of All My Friends, please, it's a must watch. You have to go watch it. If you have not seen my Let's Talk series, please go look at the Let's Talk series. It's definitely something that you will want to go and see. We talk about a lot of different things with controversy or things that what's the name? This one right here, this show is uncensored. It's controversy. I allow people to be who they are because at the day, if you're coming on the show, then you're somebody who I feel close to me to bring on. So the subject that we talk about is something that we don't have to feel embarrassed to say what we got to say because we're talking amongst friends. And that's what all my friends is. And all my friends, not just meaning only my friends, it's also the friends who I feel like they're comfortable enough to get on my show to say and do what's necessary for them to come on here and speak. So once again, if you are trying to get on my show, hit me up. If you did not get a link, then I will send you the link to get onto the show because I allow all people to get and present their voices. I need voices. I definitely love voices, and I love my own, as you can see. Um, I have so much going on now, guys, okay? I have a lot going on in my own self and stuff like that. Y'all, I'm a daddy. I'm a daddy. So I'm gonna start off by shouting out my children. I'm gonna shout out all four of my kids. You know what I'm saying? I love them dearly. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate them. You know what I'm saying? They're here. They're not going nowhere. They're there. You know, I have 4 kids. Yeah, 2 years and I have 4 kids. Call me a hoe if you want to. I'll punch you in your throat. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But yes, definitely, I have developed a family. I have a family bound. You know what I'm saying? Of course, families are not always there, but then I love them when it's needed, and that's just the biggest thing to me is to love when it's needed, and to give that support to my children like I wanted support when I was so. That's one of the blessings that has came upon to me. Another thing is that, I started being unemployed. Last time I did my videos, I was unemployed and I had just got a job. So now I've been working with that, you know what I'm saying? I've been boosting and getting promotions after promotions after promotions and building my life up to the point where my life was a little bit busy, so it took time away from my actual platform that I have that I honestly miss the dear of me. Also, I was modified, so you know, I ain't did no videos ever since then, and now it's time for me to just get back in here and show my face. My shows might be sporadically because of the fact of my scheduling of how I do, because not only that I have a 9 to 5, I also started my own business, and, I'm just going to go ahead and shout out to, Catboy Catering because we have that now, and that is the thing. We're gonna post up that logo. Yes, if you don't know, now you do know. Let me take off this, banner real quick, y'all. Yes, Catboy Catering. We design into fitting the norm, the exotic. We cater to your needs, to what you need, what you have. We do in-home, we do pop-up, we do meal prep, we also do the normal catering. We cater birthdays, weddings, events, uh, commercial events, all type things go on in this kitchen, okay? And I'm a kept boy, baby. The way I cook, nigga, they keep on me, okay? And that's the reason why it's called Kept Boy Catering, because I promise you, I'm always gonna be kept. A nigga always gonna want it. A bitch always gonna want me. If you did not know, I am a bisexual of bisexual, so therefore that's what it is, and it still is what it is. That has not changed a little bit of nothing. Okay, I'm not about to explain to y'all today. That's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. But I just wanted to shout out that because this is supported by Catboard Catering Day. You know what I'm saying? The funds I got from this to make the funds for this make sense. So therefore, I have to shout out the situation that's doing my hand. And yes, I have been making some money. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, money is coming. I feel very profitable, you know. And like I said, it's a whole lot of money. Okay, I had to wear the shirt today just to let it be known. You know what I'm saying? Also, also, let me shout out to my peoples, my family. My family has been a big support with me in this time frame. Shout out to my friends who have stuck with me. Y'all don't understand. When I started this company and I started doing these shows, a lot of these people I did not know from a lick of and we have been able to gain a friendship amongst the fact that we were all on this show together. And it built a foundation to the point where I still communicate with these people. I still communicate with, all the stuff after all the drama. 'Cause it was drama. When it comes to a lot of black people, it's gonna be some drama, okay? You know what I'm saying? People wanting to start their own shows and people wanting to try to down my show, trying to get people to pull back from shows and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Haters always gonna be there. I need one. Okay, please give me 5, 50, 100 more. I like them. Give me them because if you're hating on me, baby, that means I got something I'm doing that you must need to know. So, at the end of the day, I do not mind the haters. Please enjoying in just as much. I will even put you on my show, baby. You want to hate on me on my show? I let you hate on me on my show because I'm just gonna come with the fact and the understanding that you never can stop anything that God has for me, and that's really the biggest thing in life. And He's been putting a lot of things in my life for me to do. I also do logos now. So if you need a logo for your business, shout out. Please hit me up and let me know that you need a logo for your business. I start off at $50. Depends on how destructive I need to get with, my mental to get you where you need to get to. It depends on the price goes up. I also do business cards, invoices, anything that helps you with your business. I definitely am able to get you where you need to go to and make it look professional and make it look like you already have been making money. Hence that I'm making money now. So that is the speaking. And the logo that I just dropped out, I also did this logo. Let me just show you again, baby. That's all me. Okay. And it's also a time for me to mourn. I'm sorry. Oh, I had said, but also giving me time to reflect. I lost a couple people in these years. You know what I'm saying? We also shout out to the people that I lost. Um, I love y'all, and y'all are still gonna be there with me. It's so much for me to have to talk about today, y'all. It is so much, and I did a lot of talking already in 2 minutes. Already in 2 minutes, and it's just it's been so much said and so much time. I'm gonna let you guys know. Let's Talk is coming back. Let's Talk is coming back. It will be functioned a little differently. It will be surrounding around me. I feel like all my shows should be surrounded about me because Let's Talk and the Legal was for people to talk to me and get their understanding from me. I'm the counseling of their mindset. So you ain't gotta be sitting in your room thinking all day about a situation. You can get on my show and we can talk about it. And other people might be feeling the same way, so they can join it. And that's what the whole point of it came in. And I kind of lost my direction by trying to get people on it and gathering it around having actual people on there, which of course having people does not stop from doing my show, but it definitely helped out with diversity of the knowledge and the things that we do. If you do want to comment, you're more welcome to comment. I do post comments of comment and say what you have to say on my show. So I definitely want you guys to utilize that as much as possible. I will take time to go to my comments and stuff. But like I said, this is a whole different another ball game when it comes to my podcast. It's like this is a whole nother different breed as you see. Like, baby, okay. I done equipped it. If you watch any of my previous videos, you wouldn't see the quality that I'm getting at this moment, which is not a bad thing, but because it was good quality, but it's just not the quality that you had today because I put my own heart into it. People doing for me instead of me doing them for myself. So that was the biggest thing that was altering with it. All my friends, just to give you a little detail for the people who have not seen my show and needs to go back and watch season one of All My Friends. This is the reboot of season two. As you know, I did start season two, but like I said, it was a big conflict of where I was going with it and how I was going with it, and it was still at, like, the same basis as the last season, and I feel like we need to elevate, so I stopped myself from doing it until I was able to elevate the show a little bit. Like I said, it will be new friends, old friends. I gathered a whole bunch of friends over these 2 years, you know what I'm saying, of me networking and prospecting and doing things. So you will be seeing some people. Also, We the United. If you have not watched that, please go check out We the United. We the United definitely is going to be coming back. Always a bridge to bring everybody in every culture to the same corner. Therefore, We United is definitely coming back. It's definitely going to be lit for this third season. I'm going to definitely have some type of big thing going on. Also, I'm planning on doing a TLK TV pop up, dealing presented by the Catboy Catering. So that is a big thing. We will start doing some events to bring people out. You can see the people who are on my shows, their faces. I'll be trying to probably go to their states and their cities so they can host and all stuff like that. So some big things that is popping out up in these streets. Okay, with all this money, it's time to start spending that shit on some shit that makes some sense. Okay, and I want you black people in this world, and I know I speak for everybody in the world, so don't ever think that I'm just like only excluding to just say for black people, but for my black people because I am a black guy and I do represent. And at the day right now is Black History Music Month, and I do music, and I'm up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I do want my black people to start pushing themselves and start doing more with their lives and start getting themselves. And I feel like all my black people are my friends. So therefore, at the end of the day, if you black and you're living in America, I need for you to push. I need for you to do. I need for you to make more of yourself. I need for you to build yourself, get a life going on for yourself. Because at the end of the day, the way things are going is not going well. Speaking of that, y'all, I gotta tell y'all the tea, bro. Why the fuck they tried to cancel me? They tried to cancel me because I did that election show. If you ain't seen that election show, you can go back and look at the election show. I could have sworn I did a greatness of not disrespecting anybody or doing anything for anybody, but they tried to cancel me. They tried to cancel me. They wanted to cancel me, but bitch, I ain't getting canceled for no hoe. What you talking about? You can't cancel me. You see the face, baby? This face ain't cancelable. This is a whole nother uncancelable face right here, baby. I pulls when I walks through this bitch. That's why I'm a kept man, baby. Better keep it up and keep it right. Ooh, that should be my solo. Keep it up and keep it right. Like, eat all night. Hey, get their ass like brick back. Y'all know I'm about to turn up with y'all. Y'all know I'm about to turn up with y'all. I'm just getting ready. This is only the first quarter of the show. I'm not gonna be able to say how long the show is gonna be, but I'm definitely about to get it in. I'm about to get it right. I'm about to get it on there. Um, now let me talk about this before I decide to move on to the actual topic. For the people who decide they want to join my show, for the people who decide that they want to be on my show, this is for the people who decide that they want to be a part of what I'm bringing into this world. Please don't ever try to come for me, because that was a big thing of why it was a lot of coming for me, like, "Oh, bitch, you can do better than me," or "You can go out here and do this shit." But then when you turn around and look at it, what these hoes doing? What are these hoes doing for real? These hoes ain't doing shit. They ain't, and I love for them to do something, because my whole thing is you came for me so hard about the shit that I put my time in and my talents in to give to this motherfucking world, and now you wanna try to bullshit me and try to tell me, "Oh, you coulda did this better, or you coulda did that better, or you coulda did some shit like that." But bitch, where you at? Where are you? Where are you? You're not succeeding. You were succeeding when you were with me. We could have kept succeeding, but now you're not succeeding with me. You're not doing what you said you was gonna do. You're not saying what you said you was gonna do. You came all these ways and did all these things, and I'm not gonna put no name on it, even though I should, because I'm a real ass nigga, and it's all my friends and it's undisclosed. But at the end of the day, they're not gonna bring themselves upon that situation, so we're just gonna bypass it. And I really try not to do messy things, because at the end of the day, you know what? Let me speak on this. I'm tired of motherfuckers thinking just because a guy is gay or gay favored, which when I say gay favorite means like he likes niggas, but that's not the only thing. You know, in the mentals of these straight people, you like a nigga and you a nigga, you gay. But at the end of the day, that's not the truth. There's multiple ways around this shit. So therefore, if you gay or you gay favorite does not mean that you like messy shit. Does not like mean that you want to be in some messy ass shit. Doesn't mean that you want to involve yourself around fucking drama all the time. I don't like motherfucking drama. I hate drama. I slap a motherfucker if they try to bring drama to my motherfucking life. I don't like it. I can't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people be wanting me to do all that extra ass, ghetto ass shit on my shows and shit like that. But at the day, I have to be the difference in the amongst the fucking crowd. And I'm always going to be different amongst the crowd. I'm always going to be educatable. I'm always going to acknowledge people. I'm always going to lift people up. I'm never going to bring a person down. I'm never going to make a person feel like they're less than. I can't do that in my spirit, in my soul. It won't happen. Because I can't make you less than you are. I can only tell you who the fuck you are. Now, if I tell you who the fuck you are, you don't like what the fuck I said, then baby, it means you need to go and elevate yourself, baby. Because that means whatever the place that you are in, not that you need to change, but whatever place that you are in, you're stuck in that place. And you need to probably think about what you need to do to get yourself out of that place. Because it's never me changing who I am. I'm still the same person I was 2 years ago when I was doing videos. It's just at the day, life has changed. I've got married. I'm in a relationship now. It's hard trying to be in a relationship as an AB sexual, but I'm in a relationship now. I've still been trying to figure that out as I went. We're dealing with it. We're going through it. We're making money. We're successful. We live life. We done gained children. We done so finance, a whole bunch of different things around us. So at the day, I feel like at the end point, we're in a good space where we are supposed to be in. And why? Because we're not letting ourselves be boxed up into one position or boxed up into one situation. We're moving ourselves out of that situation. We're going to a better thing. We're doing better things in our lives. And I need for everybody to do that same thing. Do better shit in yourself, okay? If you don't want me to talk some shit about you, or if you don't want me to tell you that you're doing wrong, then baby, do better. Fuck or fight me. My baby mama, she says she has a saying, and I said I wasn't going to use it, but she said, "Hit me and can't the fuck fight." You know what she say, and I loved it when she said it for the first time. Mhm. And I said, "Okay, that's what's up." I love this. I might use it one day, and I have to use it right now. Hit me and can't the fuck fight, and you ain't did motherfucking better about your motherfucking life, and you want to run the fuck up because you mad because you stuck in a motherfucking situation that you should have been stuck in the first place. You stupid motherfucker, you. And a lot of people keep jumping in and out of my show because I'm speaking real shit, and I ain't speaking no messy ass shit. I ain't saying things that are messy. I'm not saying things that are ranting about a bitch who I don't give a fuck about for real. Like I've been seeing videos of people doing hour long, 2 hour long videos about bitches just rambling about what the fuck situation had happened to them. And nobody give a fuck for real. You just throwing out people dirt and shit. So they want to just jump on there so they can go to the next bitch and be like, hey, this bitch says this shit about you. This is what's was stated about you. And I'm not that person. If I got something to say, I'm going directly to the motherfucking soul. I'm going right to the source, man. I say, hey, you the source, bitch. Listen what I gotta say to you. Fuck you talking about? I ain't about to go bullshit because I hate for a motherfucker to come say some shit that I had to say about you. Because I feel like when I have to say it, it's gonna come out way better and more understood and might even be a little bit more hurtful when I say what I have to say. But I've been trying to leave shit cool, calm, and collective. Yeah. Hold on, let me light my cigarette. So going on today, our topic is laws of attraction. That is what we're talking about. And I thank y'all for giving me that debrief for these little 30 minutes to get all this stuff out of me because, like I said, it's been a long time and I have not talked to you guys in a long time. But we're talking about long the law of attraction. Hold on. She said, not my word. Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. Let me rephrase that. She didn't develop it, but she said it's her. He said that I liked it. She said that I liked it and I built it to myself. Okay. Like I said, we're talking about law of attraction and when it comes to being attraction, it goes to different variations. So we're going to be breaking down the laws of attraction. Like basically what is to be attractive? Like what do you do to be attractive? Like what can you do to be attractive? If you don't feel like you're attracted to yourself, why? Don't you feel like you're attractive? Why don't you feel like somebody likes you? Why don't you feel like somebody will want you? Why don't you have in your mental that it's someone for everybody? But that's another thing. There's someone for everybody, but some people just don't find that someone, and why is that? Um, Also, why do people feel like somebody's out of their league, or what makes a person be out of your league? What makes a person you look at them like, oh no, they won't never date you because of what they look like? Is it because how much money they get, or is it like what is the situation? So that's what we're talking about today is laws of attraction, and that's really the base of today. I don't know if anybody's going to get on to elaborate with me, but I'm about to break this bitch down. I know I don't need nobody to break these motherfuckers down. Okay, I'm gonna break all these things down. Also, opposite attract. Do opposites really attract? Do I really want somebody that is completely different from me? If I'm a drive seeker, they're fucking laid back as fuck. I want to do shit with itself. Is these are things that I actually want? Does this law of attraction apply to everybody, or is it just to certain people who do like the opposites? Or also, we're talking about the things that you are attracted to. Like, what is the weird things that you're attracted to? What are your fetishes? What are these things that you decide that you are actually attracted to? Like, are you attracted to big nose people or long hair or big booties, but they gotta have a face? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then is everybody attraction the same? Which we all know they're not, because you can say somebody is cute and I might you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing because it's also talking about the holder. So these are the things that we're going to be diving into today, guys. I just give you a little summary. So let's get into it. The laws of attraction. The laws of attraction, I feel like, it's what you seek attractive to yourself. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like the laws of attraction, it variates, but it also is like a general aspect. Like, does people run to people because they have money? Because a lot of people feel like, hey, let me get this money up. If I get this money up, then I have more people wanting me. Is wealth part of attraction? And that's one thing I do want people to come in on. Is wealth part of attraction? Like, just because I got $100 in my pocket, does that make me look less than a nigga who has 100,000 in his pocket? Are you gonna be like, "Ooh, that nigga got 100,000. Ooh, that nigga got 100,000." Okay, I'm gonna fuck with this nigga who got 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Is that part of attraction to people now? Because I know nowadays it's been promoted that niggas have to have money and all this other things going on in their life, but you have to also to understand it. He probably only have $100 in his pocket because he just paid his fucking car note. He just paid his rent. He just paid child support. And nigga motherfucking took care of some business shit that he had to take care of. This is why he only got $100 in his pocket. But this nigga with $100,000 in his pocket is blowing money, fucking hoes, doing all this different ass shit because he has this money to blow. So that really is something to base your attraction off of because you're gonna end up winding up not even wanting that nigga with that 100,000. You just gonna be staying with him for the money, and then the nigga who didn't only had that 100 is gonna elevate you to do better or do more, and that's just my only personal opinion because I like niggas for money. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like bitches. You know what I'm saying? Give me some motherfucking money. But it's not even that you have to give it to me. It's more of the aspect that I want somebody financially stable for themselves to the point where if I need to do something with my life, if I need to do something that helps me be better in myself, I don't need your financial aspect to hinder what I got going on. I don't need the fact that you can't afford something, you can't afford this, and me being on your side as your partner, having to contribute with the lack of that you have to the point where I have to suffer for the things that I actually want and the things that I actually need. And when it comes to attractive, I feel like finances is a big thing because with me, honestly, if I find somebody who is financially stable or who does have a good career and stuff like that, and they are of something, no, I'm not just gonna jump to them because of that, but because it applies with a whole nother different list, you have to have some type of attraction about you. I need to see you first because I feel like when it comes to attraction, the first appearance always number one thing. Like when you look at a nigga or a female, are you saying, "Damn, you cute. Damn, you fine." That's the first thing you saying in your mind is, "Damn, how you look." You are presenting yourself to look good. Even though I see niggas who look good or bitches who look good and they are ragdolls. I call them ragdolls because they're not dressed up to par. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. So, bitch, you're a ragdoll. But you cute though. But you're a ragdoll. You could do a lot better for you. And I call those people the build a bear. Like, you have to get in the situation with them and show them how to look, but the wrong thing about a Build-A-Bear is the fact that once you build that bear up, 9 times out of 10, they either gonna try to leave you or do some shit to you or cheat on you or something like that because the fact that they are getting way more attention than they did at first when you looked at them when they were nothing, but now they're something. So that's why I don't do Build-A-Bears. I ain't building you. I can't build you no more. I had a couple relationships in my life where I built up a person and we're not together to this day. And that's a big concern for me. Like, I done profited on you. I mean, I done gave you all of these things and I haven't even profited on you. I'm just being real as a real ass nigga. If I ain't profit on you, if now you over here splurging and doing all this extra ass shit on these other people. You know what I'm saying? You doing all the extra shit for these other people, and I'm not going to sit here and stand for those type of things. I really feel like building somebody up has to take understanding, and then honestly, it has to depend on that person, their personality, and their personality might suck. because they might get built up and they probably just been using you this whole time to build you, for you to build them up because they sense that you are going to do it. So if you're going to build somebody, my advice to building somebody up, if you're going to take that route to build a person up, make sure you have some type of contract or you have some type of agreement to where once I get you where you gotta go, you have to give me some type of percentage or something like that. Like do a fucking development look contract. Okay. Motherfucker, I'm start giving out motherfucking development looks on these bitches. Bitch, I'm about to contract you to make you look better than you did and date your ass. And if I break up with your ass, you still owe me 20% of all the proceeds that you get after me, bitch. What you talking? You done got job opportunities. You done built yourself up. You done stole fucking knowledge from me and shit that I done put your ass on and shit. You done moved to the whole nother next level and shit. And fucking off with these motherfuckers who ain't did shit for you, ain't go do shit for you because you done developed yourself to where you can get this money. And now you want to go splurge on this next broke ass motherfucker. Man, I slap shit at you. Fuck. And that's how I really be feeling about this situation. I feel like at the end of the day, people have to put that in their mindset when they develop, hey, I'm gonna build onto you because I'm attracted to what you look like. Being attracted to what people look like sometimes is what's name. And please mock me if I'm wrong. The most attractive motherfucker people be the brokest motherfuckers nowadays. Like I'll be so confused. Like, damn, you too fine to be this broke, nigga. You ain't trying to do shit with yourself because why? They're depending on their looks. And in one of my previous episodes, I told people if you're going to depend on your looks, just remember that that shit's gonna fade. And this is the year of that shit fading. Motherfuckers ain't just doing motherfuckers for what the fuck they look like. Oh, you look good. I'm gonna pay your rent. I'm gonna do this and do that and all this extra shit. No, that's not going on no more. Motherfuckers need some compensation for that shit. Nigga, this shit gotta make sense sometimes. And you do have some people who you can feed off of that are not of the eyes of the beholder. Like they're not the majority good looking people in the world. So if you want to prey on the people who don't look good like that, and you have to also think of that, which brings me to that out of my league situation. If you feel like a person is out of your league and they're dating you, you have to also put in that conversation, like, are y'all there just because of what I'm doing for you? Or are you there because I'm helping you have a place to stay, or I'm helping you build yourself up? Because at the end of the day, I know I don't get that much attention, and I know you are a very attractive person, but you're talking to me. Is that a case? But also, in a sense, you don't want to push a person away if they truly genuinely like you. But let's just be honest. If most people in the world feel like you're ugly, I'm pretty sure the person you're dating feels the same way. I'm just gonna be real with you. That's what they probably feel. They probably feel like you're ugly. You know what I'm saying? They probably just doing shit because of today you probably got a good job, because you were able to stay in school, you were able to do everything you had to do. You had no distractions in life. You weren't able to, go experience shit like motherfucking people who were good looking, who had motherfuckers already bowing for them, doing the shit for them. So at the end of the day, sometimes you have to be aware of the situation you put yourself in due to attraction. And that's where I'm really getting this at. You have to be aware of things that you're doing personally to the persons that you're around. Now, granted, you don't have to be the best looking person, but you dress once you start dressing like something or you're showing something, and I want people to stop using their bodies for attraction. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to my comments. One comment. Act like that. Okay. But no, I really want people to stop trying to use their bodies to showcase their beauty, because your body ain't your beauty. Your body is your body. Your body can be beautiful, but you're not. You know what I'm saying? And that's a big thing for me. You know what I'm saying? I've had a lot of people who feel like, oh, because they have enough ass or they have that titty and shit like that, that they just bad, and you're not. You just have that. And just because you go get some fucking plastic surgery on your body doesn't make your face change. Okay. And if you get plastic surgery on your face, 9 times out of 10, you look weird as fuck. I just want y'all women and y'all men to know that. when you start getting plastic surgery on your face, you look weird. Like, I'm letting you know right now, I don't like plastic surgery ass faces. I don't want to look at you and see that you had got some shit done to your face, and I can tell that you had some shit done to your face. Bitch, that means that you overdid your shit. You don't look like you need to look. And if you thought you was cute, I promise you're gonna be right back in that motherfucking chair in another fucking surgery because you're not looking like you should be looking at this moment. I do apologize for being so blunt and real with you, but it's the truth. You're not going to have that attraction to people. What's the name? The most people probably looking at you like, oh, that bitch has to have some money because they done got their body done, or that bitch has some money because they face then I got their nose done. I know how much that shit costs. Or most people want that stuff done, so they want you to bring them into that light to get stuff done. And I promise you, being attracted to yourself is the number one goal. When I look in the mirror, even though I done gained me some weight, baby, I done gained weight since the last time y'all seen me, baby. Okay, last time y'all seen me, I had six pack and everything. I was on the shit with my shirt off and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Partying loud. But of course, age came upon me, and now all of a sudden I started growing weight. And this past year or some change, I just gained weight like it's crazy, which I'm now working it back down because that's not what I want to be. But I'm still attracted to myself. Hell yeah, fuck, I pull every time I walk through. If I want something, I'm gonna get it. And that's my mentality. That's my accomplishment. That's my motherfucking goal in my head. That that's what's gonna be. So that's what happens. And not an ugly guy at all. Not even cute. I'm far from these things. I'm way more than these things. And I know this thing about myself. So at the end of the day, I carry myself in that way to the point where it doesn't bother me to be, a good looking person walking in America. Because a lot of people don't feel like they're good looking people walking in America. I've mentioned to a lot of people how attractive they are. And they was like, "Oh, no, you're just saying that. You're just saying that. And you're just saying that." And I'm like, "No, you should believe that in yourself because who else is gonna think you cute if you don't think you cute? If you don't think you cute, then you ain't gonna carry yourself like you cute. You ain't gonna act like you cute. You ain't gonna do shit like you cute. You just gonna be always looking like an ugly ass cute person." And you don't wanna be no ugly ass cute person because ugly ass cute people don't get it. They're gonna be used. They're gonna be what's name because they already know that you don't think you're good for anything. You think that anything is just able for you, and that's not what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's not how you're supposed to be in life. You should be able to look in the mirror. And I know people who don't even like looking in their self in the mirror. Like, baby, the first love is self love, baby. And they say the first love is supposed to be to God, but baby, the first love is self love because that's the first thing you see when you motherfucking wake up and go somewhere. You see yourself. You are yourself. You being yourself. You're waking up as you. Therefore, you have to love that first before you love what your mind say or what your eyes say or what your nose say or what your lips what your booty say, what your body say. So, baby, your mind is the powerful thing in the world, baby. But guess what? You control that mind. So therefore, at the day, you are the most powerful thing in the world. And I want people to start realizing that stuff when they're talking about things and when they're looking into things. You have to love you before you love anything else. If you're not attracted to yourself, you can expect for nobody else to be attracted to you. You can't get mad if a motherfucker ain't attracted to you. I had people come to me multiple times trying to make me like that. When I'm trying to figure out how the fuck can you make me like you? Like, oh, I'm doing this because I want you to like me. Oh, I'm saying these things because I want you to like me. I'm showing you all these things because I want you to like me. If I don't motherfucking like you, ain't shit you about to do to change that. Because I already got that in my mind. When you get a mindset of attraction, you already know if you like this person or not. Now, yes, they do have blind attractions where you do date people and all of a sudden you decide, oh, okay, over time getting to know you and then knowing your personalities and all this stuff like that, you have got cuter to me. So that means you already had some slick attraction to them to even go that further. So that's the reason why I don't apply blind attraction because blind attraction is always some type of attraction. You're just not noticing it in your own personal mind until later on, but you was attracted to that person to make you even fucking even go that far to even realize that you was attracted to that person. It had to be something that registered in your mind and say, "Hey, I'm attracted to him or her." So, woo, y'all know I can talk now, okay? Yeah. Way. Okay, I have to get my goddamn mind right. My lips goddamn woo. Okay. Give me a little sip and goddamn take a little pause for a second. God damn, I just was running like a meter. Okay. That's what happens when I run my shows, baby. Okay. Because at the end of the day, I have a lot of myself. I have a lot of things that I have experienced in my life. And, I just want people to do the best that they can as their own selves and to do what they need to do to make sure that they are joining along with the movement of that we're going at. And the movement is always being fucking confident. Like the fuck, I need you to be confident. I don't give a fuck if you got that big ass mole on your motherfucking lip. I don't give a fuck if you got that motherfucking bump on your fucking nose. You better go and walk with your motherfucking head up and know that baby, that's just a pass. The bump, at least, the mole won't be there forever. And you just have to get used to it. You have to look at yourself like, hey baby, I got a mole on my lip. That's just what it is. I'm gonna embrace this role because ain't nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be moly lit. And that's what I'm gonna be, and I'm gonna be happy, and I'm gonna kiss my mole every day in the morning. That's the person you have to be. And guess what? If you don't like what you look like, change it. Go work the fuck out. Go do something. I ain't saying go get plastic surgery, but there's a lot of things that you can do in yourself. I just saw a tutorial of the most ugliest bitch that I could ever think of get beautiful and off of makeup. These motherfuckers have developed some shit to fucking trick attraction. I tell you, these motherfuckers are tricking attraction now. Even men are tricking attraction. You have men out there with a whole piece on their head and you would think it was their hair. Like, no, baby. Some of y'all women that start got them tugging on them niggas shit, baby. Even them niggas with the dreads, baby. That shit might not be real. It is a possibility that it might not be real. And I know that you women wear wigs forever and years, and I never thought that men would start applying it. But at the end of the day, I'm happy for them because I always wanted the even slate. I'm happy that they're developing things for men to look beautiful in their own sense, and also how women are looking. As men wear makeup now, stuff like that. A lot of women don't like men that wear makeup, but sometimes you don't know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every celebrity in this bitch wear makeup, and these women be falling all over them. Why the hell you gonna say you don't like a nigga who wear makeup? And shit, he just trying to be like all the celebrities. He trying to be like everybody else. He trying to be like you. How you gonna get mad but you wearing motherfucking 18 foundations of motherfucking chemicals and powder and shit all on your face to make yourself look way more cuter than you probably would if you got some water on your motherfucking ass. Well, let's just be real. And women is the most hardest critics on men, and it's just so crazy. Even though men are hard on women too, but women are getting way more harder on men. Like you have to look like you done stole $1 million from a nigga and shit like that. And it's corrupting men to feel like they have to be this bad guy when they don't, because women are trying to go for the bad guy. They're trying to go for like, oh yeah, they can hold their own, but not knowing that a nigga who works a 9 to 5, a nigga who wears suits every day, who just came from the military, he probably just came from the military and will beat any of your boyfriends up if they ever came across him. So you have to also put that in consideration and realize that you have to have an open mind when it comes to judging attraction. Because yeah, you can sit here and say, "Oh yeah, he look like he got money," but that nigga be broke as fuck. That nigga just spent his last $2 for that outfit and got that motherfucking chain. And that nigga probably even bathed in 5 days. He probably wear the same little cute ass underwear that you looking at his little booty out of because he sang. You know what I'm saying? These are the things you have to remember in yourself before you just start falling into it. Because that's when you fall into attraction and it becomes a fatal attraction. If you ain't even want that shit, now you gotta beat this nigga up because this nigga lied to you because you thought he was so cute and he felt so good and you just all about this nigga and you just all in his feelings and stuff. And that's the same thing about females. You guys look at these females like, damn, she bad as fuck, da 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 da. And you have to honestly, in my opinion, of my experience, the women who be looking bad as fuck like that, who ain't like naturally bad, who do all that extra shit to themselves and stuff like that. I'm saying they're trying to seek somebody. They're trying to find somebody. They're trying to get somebody. a bitch who showing all their assets and stuff like that, they're trying to get somebody. And guess what? They're not trying to just get somebody for love. They're trying to get somebody to take care of them. They're trying to get somebody to pay for all this extra shit. They want a baller. They want a baller. But I keep trying to tell women, you can't keep seeking for a baller, bitch, and you ain't got nothing to present to the table besides some pussy. Pussy ain't the only thing you can present to the table, baby. That ain't the only thing you can present to the table. Niggas can get pussy any damn day and leave that hoe where she stand at. Niggas buying McDonald's for pussy now. Okay? He buying McDonald's for pussy nowadays. Bitch, you can get a Big Mac with some McPussy real quick. Like, ain't no problem about it. All these people want to follow Sexy Red and her ratchet and shit. But I love Sexy Red though, because Sexy Red is capitulating on what she does, and she's being herself, and I appreciate her for that. So don't ever think that I'm disrespecting her by saying that. But a lot of women are trying to follow behind suit with her, like at the end of the day, that is an okay thing. She's capitalizing off of who she really is. That's who she really is. That's who she is. So therefore, if that's who she is, now you're trying to say, "Oh, that's me," so I'm gonna be like that, so niggas can like me or niggas can fuck with me. And guess what? Niggas don't really fuck with that. They fuck with Sexy Red because that's just generally who she is. So don't get that misconstrued because she being who she is, that you need to be like her. Because bitch, that ain't who you are. You need to find out who you is for you to be able to be doing what you need to do, and you elevate on your shit. You trying to follow behind suit, and baby, all the people looking at you like, oh, that bitch act like Sexy Red. You don't want no shit like that. You want to be like that bitch act like herself, but maybe you don't. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you ain't got no mind for yourself. Speaking of mind, we want to talk about attraction of the mind. People can be attracted to your mentality, how you think, your personality, the way that you go by doing things. You know what I'm saying? Like I've met people who have not been that most attractive to me and look, but their attitude, how they carried themselves, how they moved, how their mental worked, has drawn me to them. And like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I like him. Or I like her. I like her a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it be that thing, you know what I'm saying, was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I will fuck with you. Very much so. And I would like fucking with you. I will only fuck with you only because of the fact that it's you. It's you. You're being yourself in your mind. It's so brilliant. I love a brilliant mind person. I love a person who is a thinker. I love a person who can understand life, can understand themselves. That's something I am attracted to. That's part of one of my I'm attracted to people who do and love and all that stuff. But give me a second, you guys. I know we're running into our hour moment. I need to take a break and I will be right back. Okay. Let me get to this. Boom, boom. Whoop.
I know that you are my friend. We can be the best even at bad times. I miss you, you miss me. Oh my gosh, all my friends. All my friends, all my friends, yeah. All my friends, all my friends, yeah. I miss you, you miss me. Oh my gosh, all my friends. I know that you are my friend. We can be the best even at bad times. I miss you, you miss me. Oh my gosh, all my friends. All my friends, all my friends, yeah. All my friends, all my friends, yeah. I miss you, you miss me. Oh my gosh, all my friends. I know that you are my friend. We can be the best even at bad times. I miss you, you miss me. Oh my gosh, all my friends. All my friends, all my friends, yeah. All my friends, all my friends, yeah. I miss you, you miss me. Oh my gosh, all my friends. I know that you are my be the best even at bad times. I miss you, you miss me. Oh my gosh, all my friends. All my friends, all my friends, yeah. All my friends, all my friends, yeah. I miss you, you miss me. Oh my gosh, all my friends. I know that you are my friend. We can be the best even at bad times. I miss you.
All right, all right, all right. We are back. We are back. And once again, I hope that everybody is here. Please subscribe and like, share, do whatever you need to do to make this make sense for me, wherever the platform you are on. Of course, we are doing multiple platforms at this moment. At the end of the day, yes, y'all just been rocking it out with me. So let's get this situated. About to jump into if we already talked about finances of attraction, talked about favorite attraction, we talked about if we talked about a lot that's going on when it comes to, attraction. We talked about, what I'm saying, does money make you more attracted to people? We've talked things that we went into. I had to take a little break for a moment, get myself freshened up, give me a little cleanse of my mouth, let me get myself back in order together and make sure that everything is good. Um, so now we're going to express a little bit more about being out of someone's league. What does it mean to be out of someone like? And then I don't understand. I don't feel like anybody out of my league. Like if I want you, I want you. If I'm going to be around you or talk to you, then obviously I will get you if I want you that bad. And I want to make sure that that is something that you do. And before we get started, I wanted to welcome everybody back. Welcome, yay! Okay, so being out of someone's league, I feel like in my own definition, it means that you don't feel like you're attractive enough to be with the person you are. Being at this moment, you feel like there's something that they should not want you for. And that's the reason why I don't apply into this situation because you should want me because of what I have. I don't want you because what the fuck you got. So, I mean, have I dated people who I was probably out of their league in their minds? Probably. But they have to also realize I started dating you just as much as you started dating me. And like we motherfuckers said you forced me into dating you. I eventually said okay and yes that we can date. Therefore, obviously, that mindset has to change. I can't be out of your league if I accept to date you. That means that you probably think bigger about yourself. Because me figuring out and this is where I probably would need somebody to establish a conversation with or somebody to, give me an idea of when did you feel like a person was out of your league? Why did you feel like a person was out of your league? Like, I mean, the only way I can think of this is like, "Hey, I'm not making that much money, and I'm talking to this person, and they're very well off and stuff, and we were talking, and yeah, even though they're not throwing their money in my face and stuff like that, I just feel like it's too good to be true. And you know the old folks say, if it's too good to be true, then maybe it is. But then you have to apply. What are you doing in this relationship to this person that has this higher standard than you. If you feel like this person looks better than you, or you feel like this person makes more money than you, or you feel like this person is more out there than you are, and you shouldn't be with this person, or even if you feel like somebody is you're out of their league, why did you stoop yourself this low to get to this person? What is this person doing to make you want them and not a person that's on your equal equilibrium of time? Why did you decide that, hey, you want to, you feel like you're out of my league? Like, oh, I'm happy enough to be with you because of the situation. What made your insecurity say, hey, I'm going to drop down to a motherfucker who is going to feel like they're happy to be with me because of what they look like? Or why did you feel like that way? And I feel like a lot of things that go on the first side of somebody being out of your league is insecurities, and also with a person being feeling like they're dating somebody and they're out of their league. It's insecurities. You feel like somebody's going to leave you. They're not going to care about what you have. They will care about anything that you do. But at the end of the day, you have to realize the roles that you put yourself into is the roles that you usually face. So if I'm going to be a person, I'm going to date under me, a person who I feel like I'm out of their league, then 9 times out of 10, I'm going to show resemblances of that. I'm going to get that type of persona that, saying, I'm too good for you. And you better be happy that you're around me, or you better be happy that you met somebody like me. And that's going to differentiate the relationship to the point where it's going to make it seem like I don't want you or I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't, I decided that I want to be with you. So therefore, at the end of the day, that is something that you have to consider as dating somebody underneath you. If you feel that way, then you have to remember that if you're going to feel that way, then you cannot show the case 16. If you're really truly happy with a person and you're like, okay, I don't care about your appearance. I don't care about what you look. I don't care about how much money you make. I don't care about the things that you have going on. And these are the things that you have to be understood in before you jump into that relationship to make sure that you're not doing things to showcase those actions. And the same thing vice versa. You feel like somebody's out of your league and you're dating them. Not something you're infatuated with them. You have low insecurities, so you feel like they're really don't want you. They have to keep on reassuring you that they like you, and you have to keep getting some type of validation. You have to remember and to say if you're gonna do something like that and you feel like somebody really gonna talk to you, and you're gonna go for it, and that person actually talks to you, I get it. It's like a fantasy come true. It's like, oh, the princess and the prince. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I just fell in your hands and you wanted me and da da da. But then you also have to remember, are you gonna let these people do whatever the fuck they wanna do? Because by your doing these things, you're going to show these people that, "Hey, I can get away with some things. I can get away with not being there all the time. I can get away with being disrespectful. I can get away with disrespecting them. All I have to do is just tell them what the fuck I feel like they look like or what the fuck feel like they doing and all these things of that nature." And it's going to come to a point where you're going to backlash on these people. You're gonna backlash on these people, and you're going to either snap or you're going to end up doing things that either break your heart or breaking their heart. You end up gonna find somebody else who probably is not as attractive to do the things that this guy is not doing because he's only fulfilling the one destiny of he looks good enough to be more than enough for you. And you don't want ever that to be that case. You don't want to feel like a person is more thou just because of what they look like or just because how much money they have. Because at the end of the day, you still can be a flawed ass person. You can still be a fucked up ass person. I don't want to deal with you. I don't even like you because at the end of the day, most times in those situations, you end up finding out who that person is and you not liking them. I've had a lot of plenty people who will sit there and I'll be around people and honestly, you have to be careful how you speak upon your relationships because at the end of the day, just like how you felt like that person was attractive, the other people in the world feel like they're attractive. And all friends ain't friends. All my friends ain't friends, okay? I take a ball on that. All my friends ain't friends, baby. not real ones. Because a real friend gonna, for real. A real friend gonna be like, well, bitch, if you feel that way about that nigga, why the fuck did you even try that shit? Where you feel like he's gonna be cheating on you? Why would you put yourself? A wrong friend be like, girl, he ain't like that, da da da. And girl, he cute as fuck. You ain't gonna find another nigga like that stuff. You have friends like that. At the end of the day, baby, you gotta watch out. Because just like you find them attractive, they find them attractive. And they probably fucking that nigga or fucking that bitch because they sit here trying to convince you that everything is motherfucking okay, knowing that a real friend ain't gonna never tell you it's okay if it ain't okay. A real friend gonna never tell you it's okay if it ain't okay. So, and that's a big another thing, going to attraction of friends. But it's okay. We're gonna wait on that. We still on out of my league and being in my league, stuff like that. At the end of the day, if you could categorize yourself to be a part of a fucking level of life to the point where you can't go exceed to the next level, because maybe you're seeking this nigga because he's gonna bring you to the next motherfucking level. Yeah, he might be attractive or something, but guess what? You might learn some shit from this shit. Or yeah, you probably is all got all the things you want, but you want to go find you a basic ass bitch because that bitch is gonna level ground your ass and put you where you need to be put at and get your mind situated. Because at the day, everything happens for a reason. Attraction is attraction. And you can't tell me if you out of somebody's league and you go start dating them that they ain't attract you in some type of way. It might have been the booty, might have been the body, might have been the shit that they was doing, the shit they were saying, how they was moving, their personality. There's a lot of things that can get you to go to somebody who most people probably will feel. Because I feel like out of your league comes from outside looking in. Because how the fuck can you tell me that somebody's out of my league? How the fuck can I tell somebody that I'm out of their league if at the end of the day, we all human beings and we have the same base of life. Either you're getting it or you're not. And that's it. How am I out of your league just because you're not getting it? Maybe I'm in your life to help you get it. How are you out of my league just because I'm you? Maybe I'm helping you build your motherfucking self and show appreciation for others. It's a lot of things that apply into these things that make people feel like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you should be thankful. Nigga, I'll never be thankful to talk to you. I will never be grateful to talk to you. I'll be happy that I'm talking to you because I wanted to talk to you, and that's what we did. But nigga, you would never get no grace out of me just because we're dating, nigga. Did you know how many other people could be dating you? So they were not ever going to make that situation a thing. I don't want nobody to be grateful that they're dating me. I don't want anybody to be happy. I want people to appreciate me, but I don't want you to be grace. I don't want you to feel like that at the end of the day I did anything that another nigga probably wouldn't do if they were me. Point blank period. So therefore, at the end of the day, that out of my league shit, I feel like that shit right there is out of the blue. But the only reason why I put this situation in there because it has to deal with the laws of attraction. People think that people are way more than what they should, and that is the most sickening shit in my life. If I deserve something, I want it. It's because I wanted it. It's because I liked it. It's because I looked at it and I said it's mine, and I want that. And that's how it looks at like as it is. It should not be, oh, what you got, what you had, what you did, what you got, what you did, all this other extra things in life. That should not ever be that case in life. It should never be that because of what you have or what you look like that I have to give you any empowerment of any type of God when we all gods walking down this motherfucking earth. Baby, okay, you might look like something to a lot of more people than I might look like something to a lot of more people, but that does not make you anything more or less than I am. It makes you attractive, and that's it. You're an attractive person. You're attractive, and attractive people get on my last nerve, excluding myself. Because I'm humble about my attraction. I understand I'm an attractive person. I stand when I walk, and I walk when I stand. So I understand that people understand that the confidence in me and how I carry myself, all stuff like that is attractive. Somebody can tell me all day, "Oh wow, you're beautiful. You look good. You have very good skin." you are very well off. You know what I'm saying? You look like somebody needs to hit you up. Oh, please give me my give me your number because you're just so fine. You know what I'm saying? I've heard all of these things, but does that amaze me or does that amuse me? No, because I already know this about myself. And I appreciate you saying that. And I thank you. And I will thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But at the end of the day, I have to value myself a little bit more than what you thought, baby, because I don't know what you got going on. Especially if you talk to me on the passenger side, you might even have a car. So I can't judge nothing that you're doing. Only thing I can judge is at the end of the day, you're coming at me with more than you trying to get to know me and more than the fact you're trying to talk to me because of what I look like. And I don't really go for people who just try to talk to me. I know what the fuck I know what I look like. I don't need you to come tell me all these things. I'm fine and all this stuff. I appreciate it, but I don't need you to tell me those things. That's how people have to have that mentality, baby. I don't need you to show me that. I don't need to show you my whole body and my dick print and all this shit for you to understand that I look like something and I'm a valuable person because of who I am. You should see who I am first, and you're gonna already see that I'm a valuable person before you even thought about what I look like, before you even thought what my body looked like. I should not see your body until I can only fathom what your body look like in your clothes. I should not see your body until I'm committed to wanting to do something with you. And that's how life should be. But no, it's not. We so gathered around sex and stuff like that. So it fucks up my direction. You have to realize that we're being mentally challenged to think another way than what we should normally think as a human. One day you should always be eager to get to know someone because you never know what they're gonna bring to you. Yeah, they might came at you in an attraction moment, or they might came at you because they were attracted to you. But at the end of the day, if you hold your ground and you understand your piece, then you should be able to find the real reason why they're there. Because at the end of the day, just because our plan was that doesn't mean that's what the plan was supposed to be. And that's just the truth right there. Mhm. Clock that and put it in the motherfucking mark and mark that and buy pop that bitch in the motherfucking dictionary and let it be motherfucking what it is, because that's just basically what it is. I can't fathom that any more than what it needs to be fathomed. Now let's go on to opposites attract. And I spoke on this a little bit earlier. Opposites attracting, it's a thing. Some people do like to do the opposite. Hey, you're a professor, so I'm going to be submissive. You're tall, so I want to be short. Seeing the two different eyes in life, seeing the different values of life. Hey, you're well off. I'm not as much. Usually people from the rich side try to go to the people who aren't as rich, and people who aren't as rich try to go for the people who are rich. It's only really because I feel like that our law applies is because of people not understanding each side. So it brings you together. Okay, I don't understand where you came from. You don't understand where I came from. Okay, you are financial stable and getting my life together and on the right path. I'm going to find me somebody who's not really doing so well. Because usually people are trying to uplift you and change your life and make you do better. Or what's the name? When it comes to opposite attract, it's usually what it is. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I like to go outside and play all day, but I don't really want to be outside all day. You know what I'm saying? Because my whole thing is you have to think about this. Let's just be real. Nobody wants to be in a relationship and have to be around this person 100% all the time. Therefore, yes, if I'm an outside person, I like to be outgoing and stuff like that. Maybe you might do fine well with the person who will let you take that spotlight and stuff like that. Because if you find somebody who's also outgoing who wants to be out there, then y'all start clashing. And that's when it comes to clashing. It starts coming to competition. It starts coming to people having an issue with each other and stuff like that because of the fact that you want what I am, and you instead of you showing me that you are that, because it's always a lack and thou when it comes in a relationship of attraction, when it comes to opposites, and when it comes to the same attraction. If I like somebody that's going to be like me, I'm not always going to be able to be me when it's time for us to go around to each other because they also have to have time to be them. If we're both trying to be each other at the same time, then nobody gets to know me nor them. They get to know that we're battling. They get to know that we're in competition. They get to know that we're what's the name. So you should be able to lead that way. Not saying that I won't date a person that is outgoing. I won't date a person that is money driven. And I won't date that because I love these things about a person, even though I am too. But at the end of the day, sometimes if you don't allow yourself to be humble and do these things when you're dating to the same attraction, somebody who's on the same shit that you're on, you have to also think about the fact that you have to let them lead sometimes too, because of the day they're on the same shit you're on, and you're a leader, and you're dating a leader. If you're in a power couple situation, sometimes they have to show up, and sometimes you have to show up, and y'all both have to allow each other to build and do as such. You cannot sit there and let one person just overshadow a person the whole time just because of their insecurities, the fact that you might overshadow them or you might do what you need to do. At the end of the day, I commend anybody who wants to do anything for their life. If I'm doing music and I'm dating somebody who does music and their song does better than my song, I'm not going to be upset with you. I'm going to congratulate you and I'm going to support you. And I'm going to keep going into the studio and I'm going to work hard to make sure that my music is staying at the same stature that it is. Because I'm not going to compete with nobody. It's damn sure not in my relationship. So like when people date and they date the same, they're more in a competition with each other, seeing who can do better than who, so they can figure out who's the top dog in the relationship. When you're dating the opposite, it's like okay, we're both fitting in the places that we're not needed to be. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you like to cook, I don't like. Well, I know when we cooking, you gonna cook. You so out there, so therefore, when I come and have a party, you gonna host. Every time that we go somewhere, I know that you're gonna be the showstopper. Therefore, I don't even have to dress. I don't even like to dress up. So I can find with just dressing down. So I get the options of the opposite attracting because of the fact that it plays a part. But then when do you have time to elevate? If you're so fit, if you're so full within each other, that means when do you have the time to elevate? Because of the day, eventually, when you start elevating, it's going to start changing. If you're at the top dog and you done got your bottom dog, and y'all talking and y'all together in the same put, and then y'all going through the years and everything is just still staying there, you're still the breadwinner. They're not making as much money. They're comfortable with not making as money because you're okay with them not making as much money. You're stopping them from progressing in their lives to do what they want to do. And they're stopping you from pushing harder because at the day, if they start making more money, then guess what you're gonna try to do? Try to make more money. So it's at the day, it's a push and a pull with each situation and each scenario because at the day, just because you want to be overpowered more than I am, or I'm trying to be more overpowered than you are, then that's a situation that we have to deal with. And I can't sit here and allow for someone I can't sit here and allow for someone to sit here and do anything to make me feel less than and not build me up. So therefore, if I'm going to be doing the opposite attract situation, then I'm not going to have a situation where I'm put in a predicament where you have the choice of belittling me or stopping my progression, and I'm not going to stop your progression or belittle you or make you feel like, oh, you're already doing too much. So let me stop you from doing so much to build you up and bring you back down so I can have my chance and my time. And like I said, be a part of it. Doing it. Always want to look and see if y'all are elevatable. If you're not elevatable, then y'all gonna be stagnant like a motherfucker. You don't want to be a stagnant relationship. 'Cause that means y'all gonna be staying in that same motherfucking apartment for 5, 6, 7 years. Y'all ain't gonna elevate to nothing. Y'all gonna do shit because y'all so quick to be in opposites attractive. Thinking that that's gonna be attractive when you probably are missing your soulmate at that moment. Hello, I'm doing my podcast. I'll call you when I'm done. Mhm. Children, okay? Can't even stop bugging me. They know I'm doing my show. Lord have mercy. Don't have no goddamn kids no more. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Shit. Okay. And then another thing, speaking of having kids, when you're doing these attractions and things, let's talk about genetics. Because I think of that stuff. When I date people, I'm like, okay, if we have kids, what our kids look like? What type of kids do you have? What type of family held things? I don't know. A lot of people don't think about this because they try to think about love, but then they, you have to think about these things. You have to form some type of speculation about these things because they say you need to know what you bring your child into this world for. I want my child to have great genetics. I want my child to be healthy. I want my child to be living great and stuff like that. I already have certain situations I have to deal with in my family, and I don't want to deal with those same situations that I have to deal with in another person because then that's going to be a higher risk for my child to do so when they get older. And I don't want the situation. Therefore, these are the things you have to put in play when you're trying to be attractive to somebody. Just because you like me, just because I like you, does not play a part of that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause everybody's here for a season, everybody's here for a season, you know what I'm saying? And it's not to say that I see it forever because I see it forever. You know what I'm saying? It's not saying that the reason is only for a short time because it might be for a long time. So if me stating that doesn't want people to misconstrue what I'm stating and making it seem like it might be and it might not. That's not what I'm saying. But the whole thing is you have to think a little bit more when you're thinking about your attraction a little bit more. Stop thinking in the basic sense of just because you're attracted and your thing getting on hard or your coochie getting wet, that this is it for you. And it might not be it for you because guess what? Somebody else is gonna do it. If you ever watch porn, I'm pretty sure that thing got you on hard. I think that thing got you wet just because you're seeing something that is appealing to you and you're appealing to what you like at the end of the day, you need to put all these things into focus. You can put your mind into situations and all that stuff, and you get yourself developed to the point where you have an understanding. And on that note, I'm going to close this out. I thank you guys so much for your time, for your consideration, for your likes, for your comments, for your excavation for giving me my props on this. The first episode of All My Friends will be airing next week. I can't tell you the date yet. I will be able to tell you in the following of next week. Um, but yes, the first episode of All My Friends will be coming in. You will be able to speak to other people. You will be able to engage in people because I'll definitely try to make sure that I can get some people on here. It's fine. If I don't, I'm gonna run it through anyway. Because like I said, I don't want you to expect it to be this way, even though I said it's all my friends, but this is more me talking to all of my friends. When I'm coming in, I'm talking to you like how I talk to my friends. I'm breaking shit down. You like how I do with my friends. My friends would just comment, they will say, "Hey, this is how he is. This is how he talks on the phone. This is the conversations we have. These are the things that we break down." It's just the only thing is they have more commentary towards me and stuff. But I know I'm just now getting this thing up. I know people are not waiting, respecting this. I know that this was something that was spontaneous and things of that nature. So all I can say is I appreciate all the things that people have done. I appreciate you for watching. I appreciate my viewers. Please subscribe, and subscribe again. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate all the time that I've had with you guys. I do want to continue on with the great conversation that we do have and all the things that we do share with each other. And on that note, I am out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, StreamYard, for everything you've done. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you, Instagram. I appreciate y'all letting me do all of these things that I've done for you. Thank you for all my views. Thank you for all my likes. Thank you for all my comments. Thank you for the people who did not get a chance to see me live. Next time, hopefully you'll be able to see me live. Next time you subscribe to me, I promise you it's a brilliant thing. You're able to come in, you're able to be on, you'll be able to be interactive. So therefore, this is something that you don't want to miss. It will keep going, and I do appreciate it. And thank you so much.
You miss me. Oh my gosh, all my friends. All my friends, all my friends, yeah. All my friends, yeah.
Yeah.
I miss you.
Yeah.
You miss me. Oh my gosh. can be the best even at bad times. I miss you, you miss me. Oh my gosh, all my friends. All my friends, all my friends, yeah. All my friends, yeah. I miss you, you miss me.